on, Hayley. I'm making Otto rich over here.
I can't.
What are you talking about? Sure you can.
Adrian, look, I appreciate what you're trying to do and everything, but I can't sit here and play basketball while my mother's in the shelter sleeping off some bender. I mean, look at what she did here.
I know, but hey, look, you said that you wanted to be here when she woke up. Mateo definitely doesn't want you to be here alone.
Somebody. She managed to con into renting her a car. She got the car. She got drunk. She got behind the wheel, slammed into a telephone pole, slammed into the building. It doesn't get much more pathetic than that, does it?
Well, if someone had been hurt, yeah. Listen, I think Mateo was right. Maybe you should keep your distance.
I keep rehashing this all in my mind, you know, and who am I kidding? You know, when I was a kid, my mother's drinking used to make me feel so helpless, and she's doing it to me again. She is managing to make me feel helpless again. You know, she deliberately left Janet's place without telling anyone. She ran away because I rejected her. You know that. And then she got drunk and got a car and drove back here to crash it. That's to make me feel responsible. That's for me to feel like it's my fault.
And it's working, right?
Yeah.
Hayley. Hayley, Brooke called me this morning and she told me what happened. Arlene really hit a pole and it came crashing through the window?
Yeah, it's a miracle she didn't kill someone.
Well, where is she now?
She's in a shelter, sleeping it off.
Are you going to try to get her into rehab or something?
Who, me?
Well, she's your mother.
Listen to me. I am finished with her. I wash my hands of her. She can drag herself down, but she's not going to drag me down with her. If I put her in front of my sobriety, then I lose. That's it. I'm sorry, but that's it.
Hi. I just checked on Arlene. She's still sleeping. Did you get a chance to talk to her last night before she went to sleep? Did she tell you what happened?
She tried to tell me. I didn't want to hear it. I smelled alcohol in her breath, and I didn't let her get in 2 words in a row. I just was furious. I exploded.
Brooke, really, what do you think she was going to tell you that was so unique? She was going to lie. She was going to make up a story and lie, and it doesn't matter anyway. Because she got drunk, she got behind the wheel of a car, and she nearly killed you and everybody else that was in this place.
No, Hayley, I don't think that was it. I really don't. You know, I didn't want her to talk last night. I don't think your mother was making up a story, all right? She was frantically trying to tell me. I wouldn't let her get it out. I'm calmer now. I think what she was saying, it had nothing to do with the fact that she ran into that pole outside.
Trust me on this one, Brooke. My mother hasn't told the truth since Nixon was in office, okay? I mean, this at least has to solidify the facts for you, Janet.
Well,
Janet, look at me. You can't let Arlene around Amanda ever again.
Thanks. Last night, you know what I did? I went home and I started looking at some old baby pictures of Jamie. When I saw Arlene last night, it made me remember the last time she was drunk and she was driving. She ran into Jackson's car.
Wait a minute, Arlene's done this before?
Yeah. I was in the car with Jackson at the time. I was pregnant. And I went into premature labor. I almost lost Jamie. I mean, as it was, he was a month early.
Wow. You two have some history.
I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I couldn't stop thinking about the drunk driver that killed my little girl, Laura. She was crossing the street. And it didn't have to happen. You know, it was a long time ago. And I feel like I've worked very hard to accept and forgive, you know? And then all of a sudden I feel like maybe I didn't deal with it because when Arlene came in last night, I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help screaming at her. I wanted to hurt her. I wanted to hit her with my fists. And I know that there has to be a better way to deal with this anger. And I never like that ever.
Look, Brooke, you got angry for a reason. Arlene is a very dangerous woman. You don't have to be around her long to sense that. I know Mateo and Hayley Vaughn are gone for good, and I gotta be honest with you, I'm with them on this.
Amanda, how did you get here?
I walked.
What are you doing here? Did you just leave in the middle of school?
Is Aunt Arlene still here?
You can't do that without permission.
Mommy, is Aunt Arlene still here?
My God. How do you know about that?
You were talking on the phone to Brooke, and I heard you say you were coming over here. You have to bring Aunt Arlene home with us, now. Well?
Sweetheart, your Aunt Arlene is okay, but we can't bring her home right now.
Listen, she's asleep, okay? And when she wakes up, she needs to... We have to ask her some questions.
I don't care. Mommy, Aunt Arlene has to come home with us. She has nowhere else to go. I want to see her. I want to see her.
This is not a good time.
Janet, listen, why don't I drive Amanda back to school? Huh? I gotta get back to the SOS anyway.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Sure.
We'll talk about this later tonight. What is it, Amanda?
Tell Aunt Arlene I love her. And I missed her a lot.
I swear, watching this is like total deja vu.
Amanda's in really bad shape.
And Arlene is just getting warmed up, you know. It wasn't enough for her to ruin my life. She came back to trash the next generation.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Amanda won't open up to me. She won't open up to you. It's Arlene and Arlene only. Damn it, I wish Trevor were here. And where else is Arlene gonna go?
I don't know, and I don't care, and neither should you. Because if you give Arlene a roof over her head again, you run a really great risk of putting your child in danger. Now think about that, and let someone else enable Arlene, because someone always does.
Scott, did you check accident reports with the police and local hospitals?
Yeah. Apparently it was a pretty calm night last night, except for what happened here last night. I'm gonna head over to the shelter and see if maybe anybody remembers seeing him over there.
Okay.
If you could just maybe spread some of these around over here.
Yes.
Thanks.
Uncle Stuart hasn't turned up yet?
No.
I thought for sure he would.
Yeah, well, that's what we were hoping to.
Oh, Scott, if you need me to do anything at all, just ask. Anything.
You could pray for him.
You know, I know this is off the wall, but when Arlene said last night that she'd done it again, you think maybe she was talking about the fact that maybe she had an accident on the road? She hit another driver?
Anything's possible, considering how plastered she was.
Well, unfortunately, she passed out before she gave us any useful information,
Yeah,
so...
well, that's typical.
So what are you saying?
I don't know. I don't want to think what I'm saying, let alone say it out loud.
Just say it, Brooke.
My God, what if she hit Stuart?
Did Arlene say she hit someone with a car?
She was just very messed up, and I think it was about more than hitting the telephone pole outside. It couldn't be, could it?
I swear, if she did anything to Uncle Stuart, I'm gonna rip her.
No, let me just go in there and wake her up, please.
I woke up this morning thinking today could only get better. Well, never overestimate.
Arlene, before you passed out last night, you said you did something. What was it?
Spit it out. And don't even think about lying, you know, but drunk.
I have no idea what any of you are talking about.
It's after the little incident where you crashed into the telephone pole outside.
I what?
Oh, perfect.
What? She's blacked out.
Look, all I know is that my head feels like it's going to spontaneously combust, and I woke up in a cot in a room full of women that haven't seen the inside of a tub in I don't know how long.
Stuart Chandler last night?
Honey, I could have seen God last night and I wouldn't remember. What's this about an accident?
Mateo was right. I'm out of here.
What was she doing here anyway? Hey, Janet, do you think I could go over to your place and grab a shower?
Not after what's happened, Arlene. You can't live with us anymore. I can't have you around Amanda if you're drinking like this.
Yeah, but one bad night doesn't mean that I'm back drinking again. You gotta
Arlene,
understand
what
that.
happened last night?
I guess I had a few drinks. I don't know.
Forget about it, Brooke. It's worthless. Come on.
Can we give you...
Thanks.
Janet?
You serious about wanting that shower?
Yeah.
That's good. Because you're coming with me.
Where to?
You're coming to my house, and you're not going to leave until you tell me everything that happened to you last night.